Damien, I'm sure bitter disappointment is probably the overriding emotion.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you walk yourself through the game, I'm not sure when the first goal was, 20-25 minutes. We set up to play, to keep the ball, take the sting out of the game. I thought we were doing that. I thought we were doing it well. I didn't feel threatened. The goal that we give away is awful. Cough it up, not playing with the speed mid-pitch, and then within 2, 3, 4 passes it's the goal. Granted, that's their quality, and maybe something that we didn't show down the far end of the pitch tonight. And yeah, 1-0, you're always in the game. We know that. The man on the street knows that. But the second goal, not the worrying thing, because I never worry about our group, but the disappointing thing is we felt a real lack of belief off them after the second, as if it was game over. Again, when was the second? I don't know, 60, 65. You felt off them. Here, let's go home. Which here, slightly disappointing, but we'll park it, we'll regroup and we'll train Monday.
Is it over simplistic to say we just didn't win enough of our duels tonight?
Yeah, here, was there any standout performance? No, I don't think so. There was probably more disappointing performers than standout. Yeah, duels, like you can talk about formations and coming into pockets and what have you, but if you strip it all back, it comes back down to duels and on the side of the pitch, who comes out in top mirror, full back, the end line, centre forward or centre back. So for sure we didn't win enough, but like I said, certainly disappointing going out of the cup, because you always dream of getting back there. Yeah, equally disappointing after the second. I was like, oof.
We look at, I suppose, where the goal starts. It's like you say, giving the ball away in an area you wouldn't think there's much danger. It's in their half, but it's giving the ball away cheaply, and within 2, 3 passes you're in trouble.
You know, it's playing with the speed. It's elite football against a top team in the league. You have to play with the speed. So yeah, obviously disappointing, but yeah, listen, we'll regroup, watch it. But here, what will I watch on the way home tonight? Yeah, of course you'll watch a bit of Derry, but roll on next Friday, and because there's only one thing left to win now.
Not to take positives from a defeat, but the fact that when your squad is stretched and you're dealing with a couple of injuries now bubbling up, is it better just to have that one sole focus when all the dust settles down tomorrow?
I think so, yeah. Listen, we're missing bodies, I guess, big players, JJ, Gano, obviously big players have left the building as well, but I've never used it as an excuse. My condolences obviously go out to Sean's extended family. Somebody's passed away close to him, so that's why he couldn't be here. So we're all thinking of him because we're one big family. So yeah, we missed him tonight, but we've good players that can always come in, step in and do the job. But yeah, listen, as a collective, did we do enough to go through to the next round tonight? No.
Do you think there's a little bit of a lack of belief? You mentioned that it's not that they didn't fight till the end, but they did look like a beaten docket after that second goal. I can't think of another time where that's happened to us.
Yeah, well, here I think we're rarely 2-0, two goals down. Yeah. I can't think of a time maybe when yeah, you might correct me. Was it the cup final? You could say we were a beaten team then, but rest assured, you, the fans, and I've openly said it, and when I speak openly about things, it's because I mean it and believe it. We're a different animal to them. So yeah, it doesn't happen very often, and maybe it was them rattled, the situation they're in, because it doesn't happen. But like I said, you can learn a lot from disappointment as well. God forbid it does happen again. We're 2-0 down, which I'm sure we won't be. The lads know they need to respond better.
How do you get that bit of confidence back? Is it just those players realise that they're the ones that have got themselves in the position? There's no need to be fearful or lack of confidence.
Yeah, here for 2.5 years, I think we've bounced back from disappointing nights, afternoons, evenings, whatever you want to call them. So I've no doubt that they bounce back next week. And tonight aside, going back to Eamon Dacey Park, the last time they went there, we smelt ourselves and we got rolled over. Added motivation, another motivation. We're going to win a league title, so let's call a spade here. You know, it's a big bloody game.
You see the result in the Premier Division last night. You've said it a load of times, there'll be so many twists and turns between now and season end.
There will be, but myself, the staff and the players will be working hard and dedicating our lives as we do to make sure we're not involved in the twists and the turns. So back to work. going to say tomorrow, Monday. Now we'll just work on the bus on the way home. Staff, that is, players, their work is to recover.
It's probably one of the regrets when you sit back to watch the tape is we didn't test Brian Maher enough.
No, for sure we didn't. We didn't give the travelling fans maybe a lot to think about, talk about, shout about. And as always, we're so appreciative of them spending their hearts, earning money, and we're all busy people, so making the effort to come up here, they were fantastic. Yeah, did we test them enough? No, I thought we got into a lot of great positions, especially in the first half, obviously less so the second half, but we never really capitalised on them at all.
Coming back here, tail end of the season, a lot of football to be played. How do you keep the focus on next week and not look at, you know, a few steps ahead, because that's when you get turned over, isn't
yeah, well,
it?
here, that's why everyone wants to talk about the last game of the season. There's 6 games before then, and it's along the lines of what I just spoke to the players there about, and I won't even get carried away with the 6 games. It's next Friday. You can call them cup finals. Here it's a cheesy line. They're big bloody games, and we have to be ready and deliver.
What was your parting message to the players?
Here, something along them lines. So yeah, it was good honest chats before the game, trying to, you know, help motivate them, help give them belief, and there's honest chats after. Here, I'm not going to tell you, but I'm sure the drug tester might, because he was in there with us, so if you want to know, go ask him.
Just a final word on John O'Sullivan. We're going to speak to him in a moment, but he's put his body on the line so many times. He was in a boot in Sligo and people thought maybe he wouldn't see any football between now and the end of the season. He's probably one of the people who comes out of that game with his reputation enhanced. He's
a warrior. I think the fans have really taken to him, because they can see how deeply he cares about it. I know when and who cares, and that man bloody cares. And, you know, people don't see what goes on outside or behind closed doors. He's playing with a broken foot, you know, and there's that symbolises Shelburne and this squad and this players and everything we're about. It's him playing with a broken foot, playing with injections, so he can come out and put his body on the line yet again. So yeah, here you could say one of the few players that put in a really positive performance. Really proud of him, and yeah, it's just managing him till the end of the season. Can he train a lot? Can he train hard? No, because of the reasons I've just said, but what he's doing for the team is incredible, and if there's that symbolises the group and the club, it's him.
Thanks, Damien. Safe home.
Thank you.